Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying a brand new foundation. It is called the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick, and I've heard so many incredible things about this product. In Australia, it's going to be exclusively available at Mecca Maxima stores, and I have heard so many incredible things about this. So like I said, it's called the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation Stick. It comes in a stack of colors. The actual packaging of the foundation is gorgeous. It's in like this triangle sort of tube. It's a wind up foundation. It clicks up. So beautiful and luxe, and it feels really good quality. It's quite heavy in weight. Doesn't feel cheap or tacky or plasticky or anything like that. It's really nice packaging. It does also come with this gorgeous little kabuki brush. You obviously buy this separately, but Hourglass do recommend that you apply the foundation using this one. In today's video, I'm going to try the foundation for the very first time. I'm going to show you how it applies, show you how it looks on my skin, and then I'm going to wear it for about 10 hours and show you, how well it lasted. Obviously, you guys know I'm an oilier skin type, so foundations typically last less longer on my skin than they do on a lot of other skin types. But yeah, let's give this guy a whirl and see how he holds up. So according to the press release, this foundation is a revolutionary foundation stick with the coverage of a concealer, the fluidity of a liquid, and the weightlessness of a powder for undetectable full coverage. So that's quite a big statement to make, Hourglass. It says here it's got double the amount of pigment versus traditional foundations. The formula adjusts to body temperature to blend into the skin. Smooth, seamless finish, 12-hour long wearing, and available in 26 shades. So yeah, I've already primed my face. So basically we're going to go straight in and try this bad boy out. All right, so I've got 3 shades of this foundation here. I've got Bisque, Beige, and Buff. Looking at these, I'm probably going to be a combination of Buff or Beige. I would say that Buff is the darker version. Let's try it out. So according to the instructions, you put 2 to 3 dots of the foundation on your face and then you blend it with the brush. So let's start with the cheek. I'm not sure if the color will match. Ooh. So Buff looks a little light on me. Let's try Beige. Beige is probably a better color. So let's just put some dots of it and then we'll go in with the brush. Oh, it blends out really quickly and easily, actually. Got a really nice pimple today. Happy birthday, Nikkia. Thanks, hormones. I love you. It's definitely really full coverage and very lightweight so far. Let's put some more of the foundation. I prefer to sort of put it all on and then blend it in. I don't know. It could just be lazy. What you could do though is even use a couple of different shades, and let's do it for fun. Let's use the lighter Buff shade underneath my eyes here. And sort of in areas where we'd highlight just for something different. Okay, blends out really easily. I really like this little brush actually. Holy moly, my skin looks so nice. Well, there you go. Definitely full coverage. It looks stunning so far. Don't normally like foundations within the first 2 seconds, but this one looks really good at the minute. Oh wow, it looks like really full coverage, but it's not heavy on the skin. It's really lightweight on the skin still. Probably a good time to test it when I've got a blemish, hey, just to see how it really works. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more product just on my cheek here, a little bit on my chin, and maybe some more on the forehead, just for fun. It's very full coverage, but I want to see if you can layer it and whether or not it gets cakey, so I can really let you guys know whether this is a great product. I'd say we've got a pretty good color match. What do you guys think? Look good? Yeah. Okay, we're good. And let's do a little bit of spot concealing just over that blemish. Ooh, that worked really nicely and still not cakey at all. Right, so far so good. I'll zoom in and give you a closer look. Okay, here it is on my skin. As you can see, it's very full coverage, but still very light. It's set down a little bit. My face isn't tacky. It doesn't feel greasy or cakey or heavy at all. I'm not getting any transference when I'm sort of pressing my fingers in. It doesn't look greasy or shiny. It looks really, really nice so far. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and I'll show you the finished look. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, so here is what my skin is looking with all of my makeup on. I would say that the color match is really good. I probably maybe would go just the beige for my skin tone instead of the buff and the beige mixed. For a reference point, I am NC30 in MAC foundation, and I did also only just fake tan this morning, so I think the beige would match me really, really well. Obviously, I still need to shower this off. After applying everything else, it's still super, super smooth. My skin looks really nice. My pores aren't enlarged at all. My skin's looking really healthy. Glowy. It's still really full coverage, hasn't caked up at all. So far, no separating around my nose or in my smile lines or underneath my eyes. Looks really good. So what I'm going to do now is check back in a little while, probably about 6 or 7 hours. I'm going to leave my makeup on as long as I possibly can so that I can give you a really solid review on exactly how this one wore throughout the day and whether or not it works with oily skin. So with that said, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, so I'm back again. It's nearly bedtime and nearly time for me to take all of this makeup off, but I wanted to check back in like I promised and show you how the foundation has worn during the day. I'll zoom you in quickly to give you a quick look before we talk about it. So this is what my skin is looking like now. It's nearly 9 o'clock. I've had this foundation on since just before lunch. As you can see, it is held up really, really well. It's smudged off a little bit here, but I have been leaning on my hands a lot. I'm not overly oily, it's not cakey, it hasn't settled too much on my skin. It's looking really good. So looking up close in the mirror, it has settled just around my nostrils here. Typically every single foundation does that on me. You can actually, if it happens to you too, you can actually pop a little bit of eye primer in there to stop it. But I don't know if you can see that, you know, just in there it's settled. My smile lines are looking really good. There's a slight crease, but honestly it's hardly noticeable at all. You wouldn't even notice. It's just because I'm nitpicky and it's my own skin. It looks really good. As I said, it's kind of smudged a little bit here. Like you can kind of see where my fingers have been, so it has transferred a little bit. Overall, the coverage has held up really, really well. Like it looks great. In terms of oil production, I honestly wouldn't even touch up. Like I don't even feel like I would need to powder at this point. My skin still looks really healthy and glowy. I feel like I could just even, like if I wanted to go out for an evening event or a dinner, I'd probably touch up a little bit through the T-zone, but I'd be good to go. It wouldn't even be that much. This stuff is really, really good. My blush and my contour have lasted really well on top of the foundation. So, you know, nothing dodgy going on there. So far, super, super, super happy. Oh, my liquid lipstick doesn't look that cute anymore. As far as a first impression goes, I'm really happy with this foundation. I love the coverage. I love how easy and quickly you can apply it. I love, you know, the finish and the texture of the foundation. Like I said, it is very full coverage, but it's very, very light on the skin. Like you wouldn't even know, you know, that it was a full coverage foundation. You'd feel like you were wearing a lighter coverage foundation. It's not cakey or thick or chunky. Like I said, it hasn't really settled into any fine lines. It's looking really healthy and natural on the skin. It's really, really good. It's done really well with my oily skin, which is another huge thing. My skin is very picky when it comes to foundations, and if it don't like you, you will not last, but this has lasted really, really well. Like it's held up throughout the day. I've been, you know, doing a bunch of stuff around the house and filmings and things like that, and it's still fine, so that's really, really good as well. As an overall first impression review, super, super, super happy with the Hourglass foundation. It looks fantastic on my skin. It wears well. It's beautiful. I did take a flash photo and, you know, there was no kickback for the SPF. Obviously, it's a foundation that's made for photography and made for looking flawless. But yeah, really, really happy with the foundation. I would definitely recommend it to you guys. And I think it's definitely worth investing in, especially if you love a really full coverage but lightweight foundation. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've tried the foundation and what you thought of it. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will catch you guys in my next one. I cannot wait to wipe all this makeup off and peel my eyelashes off. Oh, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Here are the two palettes side by side. Nearly all of these eyeshadows, and I mean it's sort of difficult to tell because this one's got a black background and this one's up against a stark white, but they are essentially exactly